Do you want to use tags in your shallow crossing concept but don't know what tags to use? Well, I got you covered. Hey coach, welcome back to my channel, and this is the first time visiting my channel. Welcome. Let me tell you what this channel is all about. This channel talks about the spread offense, passing schemes, running schemes, tempo, any and everything that has to deal with the spread offense, we talk about on this channel right here. So if that's something you want to do and learn, click that subscribe button down below, then hit that bell notification over there to know when I put out a new video. Now, I love the shallow crossing series. I think it's the greatest concept in all of football. Really, I think it is, because you can get the ball to a really fast guy in space, throwing a 1-yard pass, and that 1-yard pass can turn to an 80-yard run. And I don't think there's anything better than that. But sometimes the defense knows that. The defense knows what you're trying to do. They can stop it, so you have to adapt. How do you adapt? You don't change to a new play. You change the play for the outside guys, for the L and the R who are running vertical, by tagging it. And in today's video, I'm going to go over two tags that we use, the post tag, and we can post both of them depending on what the safety does, or the curl tag, and that's a cheap way of getting a curl flat read so you don't have to install something else in your offense. Now, if you want to learn more about all this, I put out a book. It's at airraidbook.com. Check it out. Now, let's get into today's video. So I'm going to go ahead and draw up our normal shallow cross pattern. So remember, the outside guys have verticals, and right now we're going to run the F on the shallow cross straight across, and the Y is running his 10-yard dig. The number one coaching point on this is that this guy, he has to outside release this backer. That's very important. Make him turn his hips and run and try to wall off, because this is our key right here. And what we do, and I've actually picked this up now from watching a lot of Mike Leach films, is we are going to start the tailback opposite of where he needs to go, because it gives it that little play action pass type thing. And I've noticed that Coach Leach does that a lot, especially last year running the shallow crossing series. So here's our number one play right here. We just call this F shack. That's what we do. 1, 2, 3. But this is what happens, especially against too high. These safeties start trying to rob this dig. And sometimes we'd have the safety on the same side as the dig try to rob it like this. And other times we would have this opposite safety try to take the dig. And that's why I don't like automatically having this guy right here run the post. Because I know a lot of teams like to do this and then they'll key this guy. Well, what happens if he takes this and then he takes that? It's done for. Right there, you're done. I don't like that. What I like is to tag the wide receiver, whoever opposite the safety. And this is why. When you're doing your game, you got to have a guy upstairs. And you've got to say, hey, coach, you got to tell me if they take away the dig, who is taking away the dig? Is it the safety, and what safety? Is it the safety on the same side as the dig, or is it the safety opposite the dig? And when he tells me that, that is when I know I need to tag the play up, because you know they never switch up. If a team goes into a game and they're saying, okay, the safety opposite the dig is always going to take the dig, that's what it's going to be like, then you can tag this guy up right here and it'll be wide open. And the reason why is because they keep wanting to take it away. And I found in high school, especially in high school, these guys right here opposite the dig are trying to rob it, because they think, okay, they're really not going to throw the deep ball. They're not going to do that. So we will just cross key the dig and then we will stop it. And then they'll have to get out of that play. And all you have to do is just hit this tag just one time and you're golden. So what's the tag? We tag L or R post. That's it. We will just call this shack L or R post. And giving you that freedom allows you to really make the defensive pay. And all it is let's say this guy right here opposite the dig is taking it. So now we would go, okay, shack L post. And he would just come up 10 yards, post it. And the way we run our system is whenever I tag something, that is telling the quarterback, hey, man, I want you to throw it. I want you to throw this ball. I don't care what happens. I know it's going to be open. Throw the ball. I am taking the decisions out of the quarterback's hands, and I'm saying throw it. If he throws an interception, that's on me, because it's something I have seen upstairs. It's something I have seen on film. I want to make this call. This is our home run shot. I know a lot of y'all like to give the quarterback the option, covered, uncovered, or whatever it is, cap, uncapped, step progression, go 1, 2, 3. No. On this play, I want his progression to be the same always. So drag to dig to back. And if I tag it, then I want to throw the tag. Forget everything else. Let's do that. Let's go deep. Let's get the home run ball because I know it's going to work. What if this safety is staying here and this safety on the same side as the dig is robbing it? Well, with the tag system and when you have these guys running vertical, it helps you because now you can say, oh, okay, this safety is taken on the same side as the dig. So if I'm calling the F shack, then I need to tag the R on the post because that safety to his side is taking the dig. So the grass area is behind that safety. And now, again, like we've said, if you tag something, you're telling the quarterback, hey, throw the ball. I want you to throw the ball on this tag to this guy right now. So 1, 2, plant, throw it. Throw it deep. And what we teach our post guys is you have the goal post. You are running your post to the upright on your side. Don't cross over and run it to the other hash. Run your post to the upright to your side, and it turns it into a skinny post, and you're giving your guys a landmark so that they know where to go to. And you're also giving the quarterback a landmark of where to throw the ball. And I've found that if you use landmarks, it really, really, really works. You have guys that know where to go. Your quarterback knows where to throw it. All of that. It takes away the thought process and everything like that. So that is the very first tag. And we only have 2 tags. So this is the first one. This is the tag we like to use against 2 highs. And coaches, if you're watching, if it sounds good, let me know. Thumbs up. Share it with someone, please. And if you have any questions, leave a question in the comment. I love talking to y'all. And if you want to learn more about the air raid, I wrote a book. You can check it out at airraidbook.com. Now, the number 1 tag we use if we get 1 high safety. Now, if it's 1 high, man-to-man, still use the same thing. Don't change up anything because you are going man-to-man and who's got this guy. Usually, what they'll do is they'll spin down like this, right here, man-to-man. This guy is running through all this traffic. So I love running shallow cross against man-to-man because I'm getting my F, remember, the really fast guy, the ball in space right here, which is beautiful. If it doesn't work, though, if they're playing 1 high and they're playing a lot of cover 3 where they're dropping up like that, what I like to do is I like to tag it with the curl. I like to tag the L or R with the curl, and the route I like to tag it or which one is the one where the drag is coming to. So now you got a curl flat type of combination right here, which is very deadly, especially if you want to get the ball to these guys right here, because sometimes you got to show them love in the shallow crossing series, or they're not going to run these verts, these takeouts as hard as they need to. So I like to run the curl concept to the drag, and also if we're in the right hash on the boundary, I like running the curl concept to the wide receiver in the boundary. It's an easier throw for the quarterback. It gets the ball to one of the L's and the R's, and you have that nice curl flat concept. So what all we would do, this would be F shack, R curl. And he would run a 15-yard curl. And we like to curl inside. And the reason why we like to curl inside instead of outside is it's an easier throw for our quarterbacks. If it's inside, he can make a play on it. And, if sometimes the quarterbacks do throw the ball a little bit more into the field, well, now he can make a play and do it. And all the quarterback is doing is really simple. Catch, 1, 2, plant. Can you throw this drag? Is there color in this drag area? No. Throw the drag. Always throw the drag. That's a higher percentage throw. All you have to do is just dump it off to your really fast guy and let him do what he does. Is there color in this grass area like this? Yes. Hitch up. Look for the curl. Is there color in that curl area? No. Throw it. Yes. Hitch up, and now you're back to the back. The dig is out when you tag it with the curl. You need to stress that to your quarterback. Hey, when I call shallow cross, curl, the dig, no more. Can't throw it. I don't care if it's going to bust wide open. I don't want you looking at it. I want you to go to drag, to curl, to flat. And remember, in this offense, and I will cover this later on in another video, you need to stress, hey, quarterbacks, if you hear this tailback saying ball, 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 you automatically, regardless of what is open, turn and throw the ball to the running back because he will be wide open. He needs to get at least 10 yards. So if your running back says ball, 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 and he doesn't get 10 yards, that's on him. If your running back says ball, 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 and your quarterback turns and throws it and they intercept it, that's on the tailback. And if you go back and actually watch a lot of the Washington State film from last year, which I have been doing, I've been binge watching, you will notice that Minshew is looking this direction. Okay, let's say they have this play. He's looking on this direction. And you can hear, if you turn up the volume really loud, because ESPN is great about miking up everything, you will hear the tailback give a ball call, and all of a sudden Minshew will just automatically turn around and dump it off. I mean, automatically. There was a couple of times in that last game I was watching against Arizona where the tailback was saying ball, and he just went through, dumped it off, and then this guy got about 10 to 15 yards. So and a lot of y'all reached out to me, how do you practice that? You just have to practice your tailback screaming ball, 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 screaming ball, ball, ball in the shallow cross drill, ball, ball, ball in 7-on-7, ball, ball, ball on team. You just need to have them scream it. You need to make it a focal point of your practice. Film it, and you need to say, hey, if I can't hear you saying ball while I'm filming practice, you're not loud enough. And you just reinforce that over and over and over again. So here are the two tags, curl and post. If y'all do anything different, let me know. In another video, I will be tagging, showing you how to tag this with a slow running back screen, which is very, very deadly, especially if you know this guy should be throwing it to the tailback a lot more, but he's not. This is a way you can force that throw. And if you want to learn more about the air raid offense, check out airraidbook.com. And until next time, coaches, let's continue to master the spread, score points, and have fun.